Come to me tonight, comfort me till morning light. As darkness falls and shadows loom, I bid you welcome to my room. Rest your bones beside my bed, lay your hands upon my head. Cast your spell of slumber deep, and stay beside me as I sleep. If I should die before I wake, I grant to you my soul to take, my soul to take, soul to take.
What's going on, everybody? This is Samurai Cinema, and I'm back. The reason why I'm doing this review on the Neca 18s is because, first off, Nightmare on Elm Street 2010 is coming out. So all three of these guys have remakes. And I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to do with the new Freddy. It looks pretty cool from the trailer. So the teaser trailer. So, you know, that's kind of why a reason why I kind of got motivated to do a review. Even though I know all you guys seen these figures and know about them, but I just kind of want to do my thoughts on these Neca 18s. And I have 5 favorites, and this one here in the front, Jason Voorhees, is my favorite out of all of them. And you guys all know why. I mean, just look at the detail in this figure. My opinion, he's probably top notch of what Neca can do with an 18. From, you know, the ribs exposed, you know, the clothes, you know, ripped up, you know, just doing a great job on recreating this character and putting it as an 18-inch figure. So, and just the detail that they did with him. I mean, look at the detail. You know what I'm saying? The tattered clothes, like I said, if you don't have this 18, good luck on trying to find them. I mean, like I said, you can, but you're gonna spend money. Basically, the only place you're really gonna find them, unless you're like on forums or something like that, or you know, you're gonna pay a pretty hefty price for them, well over $100, especially if you get them new in the box. Now, as you can see, just look at that. I mean, the bones protruding, the kneecap there, you know what I mean, from the bones protruding out. Detail, you know, nice detail on the shoes. Really, really a cool figure. So, like I said, if you are a Jason fan and you haven't picked up this Neca 18, it's not too late. They still have them out, but you're gonna pay you're gonna pay a big price. But if you collect Sideshow and shit like that, I mean, then you know, who cares? You know, you're spending, you know, well over $100 for a Sideshow figure. So you know, if you're willing to shell out a couple $100 or $150 on a Neca 18, you know, even though it's not a Sideshow, but you know, he is pretty fucking cool. You know what I mean? I mean, look at him. I'll turn him around so you guys can get an idea of what he looks like in the back. And like I said, everybody that has him knows exactly what I'm talking about. This is just strictly, whoa. And here's another thing. This guy stands up for shit, man. So for all you guys who are deciding to purchase one, just be careful that you don't put him up high or something like that, because, or next to other figures, because you fucking sneeze wrong and this cocksucker is gonna fucking come down. But like I said here, like getting back to, look at that, you know, the rib from his spinal cord, you know, just protruding out like that, the back of his rib cage. You know, there's where the speaker is for the sound, and really did an awesome job on it. But like I said, getting back to, see, he stands for shit, man. It's like you have to make sure that he stands perfect, because if you put him down and you don't prop him up right, this guy is gonna he's gonna topple over. I don't know if everybody's got the same problem I do, and that's one thing that pisses me off, and I hope I'm not the only one that has this problem. But you know, he's like I said, man, you just fucking sneeze and he's gonna come tumbling down on you. But other than that, like I said, the articulation is for shit. Basically, the pose that I got him in is basically all you're gonna get. I mean, you can move his arms. He's got some, you know, movement in the shoulder part, but that's really about it, man. He's just basically for display. His mask does come off, and they did an awesome job on that. I'll take it off here and show you. And the mask does come off really easy. So in the mask they did a really nice job. You know, it's got the broken piece off. It's got the split right there. You know, it's really really well done. It's a nice quality in that, nice paint job, I think. So they really did a nice job. And then as you can see in the face, did an incredible job on his face. I mean, you know, they even, you know, he's got the blue eye. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick that up, but they even got the color in there. And you know, from his rotting flesh, you know, from the showing the teeth on the side right there, the cheek area, you know, rotting away, the eye socket, you know, the bone exposed. Did really incredible job. So if you are deciding to pick them up and you do have the funds to get them, and you can find them, which you probably most likely will have to go on eBay to get them, I would pick them up. I would pay the price to have this guy. Knowing what I know about him and how detailed he is, you won't be sorry. So yeah, that's Jason Voorhees, man. So, like I said, I have to do 2 segments just because I'm wasting so much time just babbling on about this guy. But that's my thoughts on the Neca 18s. And as you can see, I'll go on with the Michael Myers, and then there's Freddy. And like I said, these guys are the most famous horror movie characters of all time, and now they all got remakes. And they all, so far, did a really good job. I mean, yeah, you know, Rob Zombie, you know, a lot of people don't like it, a lot of people do like it, you know. I'm kind of back and forth with it. I think part 2 is pretty good, in my opinion. It wasn't bad. And we got to see what they're going to do with Freddy this time around. So, alright, you guys, like I said, man, here is Jason Voorhees, and he's Neca 18. And he came back out in 2003. And like I said, man, if you didn't pick him up and you're thinking about it, I'd buy him. And like I said, you know, if you collect Sideshow, then you know you got the funds to spend the money on this guy. But anyways, I'll talk to you later. And like I said, I'm gonna do a review on the other 2 guys. So I'll see you in a bit. All right.